Okay, and it looks like we're on. Let's hope that the game captures. There it is. Okay, so the goal for today is I am going to continue after gold crowns. Might change up my cosmetics a little bit. I want to look at I want to look at bow builds because I want to kind of think about how to increase the damage on it because I feel like I'm doing some damage, but it's nowhere near what I should be. I've currently been doing a kind of like a easy, like a safe bow build, and by safe, it's relatively because I am using four pieces of gore, which does make you squishier. But I am doing evade window 5, which makes you a lot safer. Um, where my current bow build is here, let's see. It'll be easier to see it all in here where you can see it. Thunder Attack 3 to increase the elemental damage because bow seems to be very heavily tied in with environmental damage. Tetrad Shot to increase the fourth and sixth shots just for a little extra damage. Blast functionality because blast coating is really good in this. Constitution because evading and is very it's a very big part of bow, and so it just makes it so then if you ever get into those like spam moments where you're like I'm going to die, you can just spam A, and for the most part you're going to live. Evade window to make it way more likely that you get a perfect dodge. This just makes getting a perfect dodge pretty. It makes it a lot easier. Like you can feel a very big difference. I have Flare 4. I'd like to get Flare 5 if I was being optimal because bows really want to focus. They really want to focus on weak point damage. They really want to focus on wounds, creating wounds, and popping them. And it really, really helps for killing things that are resistant to the bow damage because uh, there are some things like Gravios that are really painful to take down with the bow. And having Flare 4 and optimally Flare 5 would be a big, big advantage. I have Antivirus 3 because I'm using the Gormagala um, armor, and so I'm going to be getting frenzied throughout the fights, and then that just increases your crit chance after you're cured. Part Breaker 2, again, I feel like Part Breaker 3 is just so nice to have on most builds, and so 2 is fine. Um, Evade Extender 2, just to make it cover a little bit more distance, but not having this is also fine. Um, and then Coalescence 1, um, just a slight increased elemental damage, which again, bow is big on elemental damage. Um, kind of wonder if I do better if I put on maybe if I took off an evade extender and see if I can put on a coalescence instead. But this is the Gormagala um, buff where it infects you with frenzy and it raises attack power against large monsters. And once you recover from the status, you get another buff as well. And then you got temporary reduces stamina depletion when your health is 40% or lower, which is it just helps you stay alive. That's all. That's basically what my build is. It has a log of survivability. It has part breaker and flare and antivirus. It's a lot of electric damage. I mean thunder damage, and so it's not the best when you're not into thunder, which is why I also have a backup bow that it has a little bit of critical eye because it has more affinity and dragon element. And again, this one I did sleep functionality because you can put things to sleep very quickly with the bow. So it's a nice little fallback. I want to get other bows, but whenever you're first trying something, especially if you're first trying a new weapon, make a relic weapon, and then go into a few hunts. Like, go into the training dummy, go into a few hunts, and you'll be able to get a good idea on whether or not you're going to enjoy that weapon. Uh, the relic weapons, at first, I wasn't a huge fan of them because I thought they took away from the individual monster weapons, and the individual monster weapons in general are a little bit more difficult to farm for than the relic weapons, where it feels like they give you a lot of relic weapons. But on the positive side for relic weapons is it allows you to say, hey, today I'm going to learn sword and shield. And when you learn sword and shield with the relic weapon, it's not very punishing to your like farm time. You could just pick it up and you could try to learn something new literally every day. And so just grab two relic weapons and just kind of bring them to hunts and see how they go. Oh, I am using, I forgot to say, Chain Blade and then Corrupted Mantle. Um, Corrupted Mantle just seems really good. I probably am, I'd have to assume I'm missing some mantles, but I've completed all of the quest lines, and I've completed um, I haven't done all the optional quests, so I'd have to assume I'm missing some of the mantles. Um, but we'll have to see. So today, I want to kind of look through the armor sets because the Gormagala is really good, but I need to think if I should be switching out anything. If I should be switching anything out for a different piece of armor. Just because I have a feeling I could get what I want out of Gormagala 2 instead of needing 4. And I could probably get more part breaker and more damage. What is weakness exploit? Increase the affinity of attacks. Yeah, like that probably is better. I don't think I need recovery speed. So if I was to switch to like a weakness exploit 2, and that would give me Arkveld's Hunger, which is regenerate a small amount of your health as you continually attack a monster. That might not be terrible. I don't think I'd love it, but it's not terrible. What is energy absorption? After taking elemental damage, temporarily grants you elemental effects. All active moderately increases elemental attack and resistance. What if I got this, or what about this as a build skill info? Let's look at my build with this. So if I was to do this, I would move around gems obviously, but this would give me I'd still have Evade Window 2. I'd have Flare 3, Weakness Exploit 4. I could probably get it up to Flare 5 and Weakness Exploit 5. That would probably be a lot more damage. That would probably be a lot more damage. I don't want burst. At least I don't think I want burst. Continuous landing hits gradually increase attack. I might want burst. It depends if they count each hit independently, because you could literally start off combat with a it's not called Dragon Piercer. It's the new spread attack. You could literally start off combat with that because that fires 5 arrows, and you would just get a huge stat boost for the rest of combat because you're going to be hitting non-stop. So it depends on what a huge stat boost means for if this is worth it. Oh, but the rest of the gear doesn't even have burst on it, so it would be one piece of that. Latent power is always very nice. Like I do like latent power. Maximite is useless for bow because you're always going to be using your stamina. Peak performance is fine. Agitator 2 is pretty good. Just grabbing Agitator 2 for the Dahad boot sounds really good. Flare 1 on this is not bad, but it needs better gem slots. I like the beetle pants. I don't know why. I used them earlier. They just look neat. I kind of want like the king, what's it called? The king beetle. Actually, this isn't terrible. Heroics flare. I have seen some things where heroics. I had somebody actually message me one time because I use hunting horn as my primary, and I had it where using hunting horn as my primary, I had it where I was using. Oh wow, just lost my train of thought. So I was using hunting horn as my primary, and it was a heal hunting horn, the Kongala one, and they got mad because they're like, you keep healing me out of my heroics, and I'm like, well, I'm sorry, but when I see somebody sitting at 10% health, I tend to want to heal them. So heroics can be difficult if you're doing anything but solo, because your allies, if they're good, are probably going to either life powder you or use some other form of healing if they see you sitting at like 10% life. Let's see. Anything else that strikes me as immediately good? Those are kind of cute. Is that just okay? I was like, is there no pants to this? Like, are you just naked with swords on your side? That would be a little funny. Okay, go back. Don't lose focus too much. Agitator 1 earmuffs isn't terrible. Agitator 1 with 2 gem slots that are only tier 2. I don't know. I'm thinking. I. Oh, that has 3 gem slots with evade window 2. I'm gonna craft these just because I have enough to do it, because they might end up on a piece of gear somewhere. Zhuwu, Ambusher, no. Earplugs, Divine. I love Divine Blessing. Oh, Part Breaker 2. Let's craft these. Yeah, let's craft these because I don't know if I'm gonna use them or not, but they're gonna go with some gear. Part Breaker 2 is really, really good. Now, they only come with 2 tier 1 slots, so they might not be worth it anyways. Um, but I'm just kind of looking through right now. So this is the Fulgur, seems to be the Coalescence one. That's not enough gem slots, I don't think, to make it worth it. Agitator on the helmet is pretty good. Right now, the other thing that I am doing in this game is if I see that I have like a ton of resources and something look neat, like this, I would be like, oh, do I think this looks really cool? Well, I'm going to craft it because there's a chance I'm going to wear it at some point, you know? Um, what was Furry again? Furry is the poison and paralysis, which I feel like there's definitely builds where that will do a lot of damage, because poison and paralysis, like status conditions and elemental damage, I feel like is much bigger in this game than in previous. And it could just be because It just, maybe it just shows up more, but it does seem like it's significantly, okay, we're not going to rarity 5 most likely, so, oh, I didn't craft the armor that I pinned. Yep, I did not craft the armor that I pinned. Was it Arkveld, that weakness exploit? Okay. So let's do these two things of Arkveld. Let's not equip them yet, because, oh, it was Guardian Arkveld. Because the weakness exploit is good. So that'll give me weakness exploit 3. So what would this give me currently? This would give me weakness exploit 3. Flare 3. And I might be able to bump both those up to 5 still with gems. And then I had boots that I wanted to craft that gave part breaker. So I could do weakness, I could do Guardian Arkveld. What is the Guardian Arkveld bonus? Restores a moderate amount of health when destroying a wound. That might be worth it. Whereas this is health on damage, right? Arkveld's Hunger. You continue to attack a monster. Recovery rate varies by weapon. Oops. So if I did these two... So I could, or I could do this for Flare 3 and Blight Resist. Oh, this has no gem slots. I was about to say Flare 2 and Blight Resist actually might not be bad, especially into certain people. This helmet's very good. That's a very good helmet. Flare, giving me Flare 1 and Part Breaker 1. Oh, disconnected my controller. Flare 1, Part Breaker 1 is really, really good. Part Breaker 2, and I mean, this basically is a Part Breaker gem, so I think this might be better than... Yeah, this might be better just because you're essentially getting a Part Breaker gem without losing a gem slot. So if you were going to get another Part Breaker, then this is a really good helmet. Okay, where were the boots that I had said? Great, I wish I had saved... I wish I had just built it, because now I can't remember. I do like the Ray Dow boots. Like, Ray Dow's stuff does look really good. Oh, it was the Dahad boots with Agitator 2 on them. Well, I'm gonna craft them either way. Which ones look better? The female ones, definitely. Were there any others? Any other boots I wanted to try? Was it like the Rathian ones? Heroic's Flare. Agitator earplugs. Oh, right, I already have them. That's actually kind of funny. Agitator with 2 level 2 slots. Okay, let's, I think I have good gear to choose from now. So let's, go through it. It was the chest that I was thinking of changing, right? So let's change the chest. I'm gonna be changing the, chest, the waist, right? and the boots, because right now I have Labarina, and Labarina gives evade window with the 3. That was what also I was giving myself antivirus 3. Um, if I'm not going evade window, which is probably smart to not go. Agitator, flare. Let's go agitator 2, because that will give more damage when they get angry. I don't love that, and it will probably change. I could do these, but they're probably, there's no way that's better. Um, the Rathalos ones are very tempting as well. I mean, it's a lot worse armor, like defense and everything, but like, how much damage am I gonna actually be taking with this build if I'm playing correctly? Probably not a lot. So it's either agitator or evade window. Let me look at. So this is either evade window. Is agitator 2 worth having? Um, no. Submenu. Oh, here we go. So it's either agitator or evade window 4. Now, agitator is 8 attack and 5 affinity. 8 attack on bow is a big deal because you're hitting a lot. Like 8 attack on like bow, insect glaive, dual blades, like it's a lot. I think I'm gonna try these for now. Oop. No, not trying nothing. I would like to try something. Oh, but these only have 1, whereas these I can put on how many gems? I could put on 3 gems. I could literally, I might even be able to give myself Agitator 2 with the Wrath of those Greaves. Let's see what the tier 2 gems are, because I don't remember exactly what. So I could do Heroics, which Heroics is insane if you're going solo and you're purposefully getting hit. Maximum Might, Counter Strike, Peak Performance, Resentment. So I don't know if I just don't have it, or if it's not. This is Maximum Might, that's Stamina, that's not anything for me. No, so I can't. I either don't have the gems for it or they're tier 3 gems. So let's start with. Let's look at what we have. Right now we have Flare 3. I would love to get Flare 5. Foray is also really good, but I'm not going for that right now. Peak Performance might also be really good. Oh, Weakness Exploit, Agitator, Latent Power, Burst, Foray. How do I see... Am I missing gems? I feel like I should have more than this. Maybe it's just because I've changed out armors. Yeah, I changed out armor so much, so I could get up to Flare 5, I bet. Yeah, Flare. Oh, I can't get up to Flare 5 because I would need another tier 3 slot. But that still gives me Flare 4. So my Stamina Surge isn't bad. Increases let's get Evade Window. Evade Window, Destroyer Gem is good. You know, because I'm not going Agitator, because I'm not going Agitator 5, let's do it with the Wrath of those Greaves. And then I could take 1 off of Evade Window. right? Because I still have evade window 5, so I can go part breaker. Now I have part breaker 2. With these, I think I want to take from my other gear. Antivirus. Do I have more antivirus? Yeah, so I could just antivirus. Antivirus. This doesn't slow down the buildup. No, it just is once you become frenzied, you overcome it naturally easier, so you don't have to stare at your bar and eat a nullberry every time. Okay, so let's see. So I have one more too, so I think part breaker is the way to go here. This definitely isn't the best one yet, but it's also not the worst thing that I've ran. I'm kind of interested to try it out to see how much it actually does and how good it does. Um, Adaptability is always nice just because I'm lazy and I forget to like drink things or to restore buffs sometimes. And so if you know that that's who you are and you're real with yourself, then it's not bad to just it's not bad to admit who you are, you know, and just play accordingly. Hmm. Hmm. I do like shock absorber, but I'm not going to be in melee, so I don't think I need it with bow. Um, could just slap on a constitution, to be honest. Like it's not bad. Um, I already have antivirus 5, so it's really I'm thinking it's between since only a tier 1 gem, it's probably going to be recovery speed or constitution. Self improvement, I don't know how much that increases, but you know what? Screw it. Let's improve on ourselves. That's something that we should all it's that we should all try to do. And so there we go. We have it. Let's try it. So let's see how this does. So I kept evade window 5, which again is not a necessity. I bet you that you'll probably go and there'll be the people who are min-maxing and they're like, you don't need evade extender ever because you can perfect dodge everything if you do perfect mechanics. And that's nice, but that's not me. I don't have perfect mechanics. Um, I just want to enjoy the game and feel like I'm really doing stuff, you know? Yeah, people always want to make a trade. Okay, so let's do an easy warm up. As I always say, do the event quest once to twice a day because then it won't feel like you're just grinding it nonstop. And it just provides really good resources. I have a whole bunch of new armor that I want to upgrade. And so doing this a couple times a day is going to make that process so much easier. I don't think yeah, I forgot to, oh, I should redo my windows to put my mantle on it so that I don't have to cycle through. And to put my, yeah, I should do the radial Menus next. And my food buff is up for, as far as I can tell, it's up for 1153. I could be wrong. That's not what that stands for. Let's go. Ah, shoot. There we go. And already set off the first blast coating. Dodge the Vespoid. Too early. Okay, and now we're going to do this. Got a Dragon Piercer through it. Pop its wounds. Stuck in animation. Your B animation is significantly longer than what's it called? It's significantly longer than the animation for the right trigger. Okay, broke the left leg. Oh, or I broke the, yep, wrong leg, Peter. There we go. Dodged. Now he's gonna come running in. Let's do this real quick. Just to put a couple, oh, it didn't get any of the extras. And it's always good to warm up on a easy monster. Because you're gonna get hit the first couple times. I really thought I did actually press that on time. Another wound destroyed. Let's see if I can take it down before it gets too far. Ah, almost. Here we go. Dodge, shoot, dodge, shoot. Okay, right foreleg is completely broken. If you ever get low on stamina, doing the breaking the wounds is like one of the best things to do. Let's get all three. There we go. Oh, it's dead. There we go. And that was pretty easy. It felt good. I'd be interested to see what the kill time on it was, because I feel like I was doing more damage. And I felt like I was seeing higher numbers. So 4 minutes. Not bad. Another evasion jewel. Hunter rank 116. Not bad at all. Okay, while we load, perfect time. See, this game is so considerate. It even gives you time to check your messages. Okay, I sent my messages. Ooh, it's nighttime. I always like to, so waiting in the plains I think is always nice because it has one of the more valuable resources in it, which are the night flowers that only spawn on full moons. And so I kind of like waiting and doing quests in the plains because if there's ever a full moon, you get the night flowers and you'll end up getting two what's it called? You'll end up getting two tickets out of that, which two golden Meldon tickets, um, which I think is very useful. Let's go check for. Come on, give me that gold crown Radau. I'm not asking for much out of life. I'm just asking for a gold crown Radau, and I don't think that that's too much. Nope, it's too much. I can't remember if I even need a gold crown kind of wish I could check my hunter book and still run to them. Just because it'd be nice, because I can't remember if I need I think I need a gold crown smallest Kacha Chaba Baka. Yep, nothing. Might as well check them while I'm here. Nope, nothing. Yeah, nothing. Okay. So, nothing good here. I did need to hunt something. Yeah, I need to hunt from here. So let's actually go to the ruins because I need to get some of the resources from the ruins. Yeah, let's just do this real quick. Don't save us investigation. Let's just do the tempered Dasha Guma real quick. And let's fire an SOS flare. I don't know how much quicker it goes multiplayer, but the thing about it is it'll bring in people hopefully with other weapon types. So they'll break it differently. That's one of the nice things where even if you do the support hunters, like the support hunters and not even other online people are so well, I think they're so well done in this game. Where I enjoy doing quests with the support hunters. Ooh, Tempered Gravios. Tempered Gravios is a fun fight. Let's get the blast off almost immediately. There you go. There you go, perfect dodge. Gonna be honest, thought that secret was about to jump me. Worth it, I hit its head. I thought its paw was a weak point. Oh, that stinks. Like, I thought I could wound the paw. It looks like I do a lot to its back. Ah, out of mana. I know I say mana, but it's really stamina. Okay, let's get our stamina up. Let's chill for a minute. Wrong button. Here we go. Oh my god. Well, my aim is amazing. So it looks like the health regen is not insane, which is probably a good thing, but it definitely does refill. That hit. You're kidding me. You know what? Let's poison it. Because if I remember correctly, that's what those do. There we go. That was a lot of wound damage. See, now if that was an actual hunter, they would probably get really mad at me for stealing their mount wounds. But I just did like 1200 damage with that. Reapply coating, dash into range. I dodged that. Maybe I should do heroics. No healing. I definitely think, or most of my deaths in this game have been from me not respecting mechanics. And just being like, I will never heal, or I'm sitting at 10% health where I can get one shot from. But I will not relent. Okay, I can heal while we run. I'll heal while we run. Let's see what the Rathian looks like. Why can I not find my binoculars? Really? It's no stars and it's Nagayam smallest? Come on. Okay, let's just do a piercer. That piercer did not seem like either it didn't go off or okay, stop yelling at me. Oh, did my food run out? My food ran out. Okay, then there's only one thing to do. It's to eat directly in front of the monster. Quick, recommend a meal. Got it off. Count it. Yeah, count it. Oop. And that was pretty fair. That's pretty fair. I really should not have tried quick grilling a meal directly in the face of the monster. But it's the thought that matters. And my thought there was, I want to eat directly in front of this. I'm not going to just run away. Um, I'm going to eat here and I will be happy with that. Let's just grab a Moxie meal. I wonder if medic meal would actually increase the damage that I'm healing with my attacks from the armor pieces that I have. Let's go transfer items. Let's go with loadout 1. I really should redo my radial menus, but I'll do that later. But first, don't forget to get this. Oh, does that have a wyvern coin on it? It does. Come back here. Yeah. Oh, that's nice. Where is my mount? There it is. That was that was a really long time. Okay, ABG, always be gathering. I always say the worst feeling in any Monster Hunter game is when you actually need to go and gather something. Because we want to be fighting. We want to be doing stuff. We want to be trying out new builds. Really? Ooh, that hit. I always forget that when you're frenzied, you take a lot of damage. This is big damage right here. I need to, I feel like, I wonder if Flare 5 makes a really big difference because I don't feel like I'm creating wounds too often. Or maybe I need to be using a different attack to create the wounds more often. Or I need to switch to like piercing ammo. Oh, I thought he was moving on. Can I shoot these and they fall on it? Yeah. There we go. Get 3 of them with it. Tackle it on the ground. And now let's get some big damage. How is its head not broken? Oop, rig into the ground. That's how. It should be dead soonish. Let's just drop these on it. And now do a big hit. Let's do that again. They killed Rosso! I don't think I've ever seen that before. You killed Rosso! Kick. And dodge. Now, why did I do that? I don't know. Oh, it's just standing in it. I thought it would get hit before it hit me. Come on, Rosso, me and you. We stand here forever. We don't move. Ride or die. Yeah, there we go. Could we have dodged that? Very easily. But me and Rosso, we don't dodge those. Ow. He hit me. Yeah, let's catch it. Oh, it's moving. Do I need that? That's a gold crown tempered. I feel like you get one of those for free, right? And so I feel like I already have that. They love taunting you with it. Yeah, I already have the gold crown. Well, that stinks. If it was a tiny gold crown, that'd be really cool. Oop. Place the trap. Set out some trinks. There we go. Skip this. Quest complete. Yay. Let's look at the map now. Let's go hunt a Guardian Rathalos. I feel like I already looked at this one. I guess not. It's a 5-star, but it's no crown. Hit it with some thunder pods just for fun. Ow! Yo, let's switch to wrong button. Okay, there we go. I had time that time. Sleep or having the tracker on the flyers is really nice because he just kind of flees around a lot. Okay, where do I want to break? Probably here. Let's just wound his head. My most damaging attack. What is it doing? Bag attack. Okay. I traded though. Trade it again. Did its wing just hit me? Oh, come on. Second time I did that. Well, that's my free res. Okay. Well, let's reapply the sleep coating before I forget. And just fire Dragon Piercer through its head. You know what? Screw it. What am I doing? There we go. I just had a moment. Let's carve this real quick. Just fun. Got some raw meat. I still need to cook a perfect steak. Hey, broke the wing with the pod. Worth it. Right through its head. Got another one off. Maybe even a third. That third one might have been greedy. Ah, it was greedy. I should have just been lining up more of the parts. There we go. Come on. Oh, this is huge damage. Okay, get on the ground. Get on the ground. Stay on the ground. Broke his right wing. Don't know how I broke his wings before I broke his freaking head, but I broke it. There we go. All three. Fire at that wound. I want to break his head. I know that I don't do much damage to his head, but I want to break its head. There we go. Grab the shard. We're going to hit it with the heavy slicing pod, and it's going to feel so good. There we go. One, two, three. Oh, don't you dare yell at me. I had you dead to rights there. One, two. Big damage. Oh, I fucked up. Come on, get out of my way, buddy. I'm not even trying to hit you. I broke both its wings. I want to break its head, and I know I'm not doing much damage because I'm trying to break its head. Dragon Piercer. Let's go after it. Dragon Piercer. There we go. I don't think that hit me. Dodge. It should be dying soon. I guess they really don't mess around with 5-star even if it's not tempered. Okay, let's get my stamina up. Where did it go? There it is. I'm like, I'm just gonna dodge. I don't know where it's going, but all I know is it's not where I want to be. Oh, it lunged up just as I second and now third. Oh, normally it fires 3, I think. There you go, right in the head. Yeah, he's weak. That was a lot of damage. Oh. I will, I'm out, I'm out. I don't know where I am. Apparently I'm dodging. Apparently they both want me. I don't blame them. I want me too. I thought this was supposed to be a turf war, not a bolt charge after. What the hell? You know what? Screw it. Oh. I was supposed to be shock trapping there. That was a good death. See, there's good deaths and there's bad deaths. That was a good death. Because I died. But I've done worse. I think I forgot to apply my sleep coating for like half of that fight. I just realized now that I think I held my sleep coating for like the entire fight. Well, that's the biggest that I've ever seen, but it's not even a crown. Shh, I'm sneaking. I'm sneaking. I have a ghillie mantle on. Look at how camouflaged I am into this stone. Come on. I don't have any I don't have any screamer pods or anything on me or flash pods. What do I do? What do I do? It lands, right? There it is. And that's how you trap it. Easy, right? Exactly how you are supposed to do it. You die to get it to a new area so it lands. Then once it lands, you're going to want to walk around underneath it with a ghillie mantle on for a bit. And then after you do that, you got him. That's easy. That's easy money right there. There we go. And I think I got all the stuff that I needed. So let's go back to base camp. Let's go back to base camp and let's see how it goes. Hey, Gemma. I would like you to craft some stuff for me. From my wish list, no less. And now I will have this bow crafted. I want to craft this. Don't remember why. It's probably just because I crafted a lot just because it's what I wanted. Where it's like I wanted to have every hunting horn because I really like hunting horn. Why not? I don't remember what those are used for, but it says it's unique. And so I feel like I want it. Sinister cloth. Yes, I can make the next piece of armor. Okay, so that's what I'm doing next. That's what's important. Getting these sinister cloths is what's important. Material retrieval. I just need one more sinister cloth, and then I can go full evil. Okay, go into here because now I need to change equipment. I do want to change the sleep bow out for the thunder bow. Because this bow is no affinity. I mean, it's no element. It's weird. That feels wrong. Why did I made this for stamina thief, which is nice, but it's a higher damage attack bow. We'll try it out. I mean, it has a log of attack, so I could just go attack boost 4 on it, or attack boost 5. I am going to need a functionality on it because right now, what did it come with? Came with exhaust coating, so I could make things tired very quickly. So let's see, where are my functionalities? I wish this gave blast coding because that would be nice. Do I just increase the power of my normal shots? I mean, it does a lot of damage, so there's a very good chance that I just try that. Critical status might also not be bad, considering that I am, oh no, its status is, does stat, so exhaust is not a, status. That's interesting. Either that or I was reading it wrong. I feel like blast is the way to go. I need more functionalities. I want to have a pierce functionality, and I want to have paralysis, and I have neither, I don't think. So what does Bolt Bandolier do? Bolt Bandolier's Thunder Attack, Tetrad Shot, Blast. Okay. So if I do this, both of these would be Blast. And so I might as well change this. Might as well change this to something else. Like, I'll give this one, maybe I'll give it the poison functionality. There we go. So if I'm giving this blast, oh, but I already have exhaust, so maybe I don't need blast with it. Maybe I just go attack boost. I could go attack boost 5 even. Like I could go attack boost 5 with like a critical eye for to basically not have it with a negative affinity. Well, yeah, because I have 2 with poison, blast. Or I could go critical eye 4. Critical eye 4 is 16 affinity, which is really good. So why does it tell me that it's the same? I wish it would tell me what it was before and after. So what's better? Having attack boost or critical eye 4? Critical eye 4 is probably better than attack boost 5. No, I'm doing attack boost 5 because this doesn't have a high crit chance. And a -1 is not bad. -1 isn't bad at all. Okay, so I'm gonna go get the Windrakes, and then I think I have to do some stuff around the house. Probably have lunch. Um, and so I'm gonna probably be wrapping it up fairly soon. While I'm getting the Windrakes, I might as well check on the people just to see maybe if I have a crown somewhere. Oh yeah, look how tiny the Garkveld is. It has to be a small crown. Uh-oh. It's getting bigger. It does not bode well. It's almost like as I get closer to it, it gets bigger and bigger. And it is nothing. Nothing. There you go. Windrake. Let's see. Should I check the last one? Nah. Let's go craft it. And I'm still missing one piece of gear from it, and so part of me doesn't want to. Like, I want to hold out. I want to only have it as cosmetic once, if I can have it for everything. But I realize I don't need to necessarily wait. Let's just see if I can make it look good. Let's see if I can make it look good as just a regular cosmetic. I think Dex only equip it, right? No, we're good. We're good. Oops. Equipment appearance. Death stench. Oh, that looks good. Okay, but now I need cool arms. That's fine. But yeah, that fits into the death stench a little bit more. The Blanco, definitely not. So it's between Raidou and Gore. Actually, think the Artisan might actually work pretty well with it, the Artian. Nah. Yeah, let's do Gore. Color scheme. I feel like the blue is striking. I actually kind of like that. Now, what else could I do? Because I could always switch it up and go with like a teal. Or putting the purple or blue on top. Yeah, I think that looks good. It keeps with my old motif. Okay, that does look cool. Okay, just try out the new bow. Let's launch a quest real quick. I do love the tempered Din Jihad, but let's see what I have for good rewards, because I definitely just need more stuff. Like, this actually has some really good rewards for being a really easy one to do. I don't know. I'm not super inspired, so I'm just gonna go with the Chacha Cabra. Nice, easy one to end it with. If I die to it, I will be upset. Okay. So this is going to be a damage bow run. I'm using the Dogashima line bow, and I have attack 5 on it, as it's one of the highest attack stat bows in the game. I figured attack 5 would probably be really good. I guess with this bow, it probably also might be better to switch up into a little bit, where I have power coating and exhaust coating. So let's start off with power coating just to see how noticeable the damage numbers are. 43. That's a big notice. So my average shot is going to do significantly more damage with this bow than with previous builds. And this should add up very quickly. So 18. Yeah, so power coating actually looks pretty damn good. And I think I could even switch out a gem to upgrade the power coating if I remember correctly. Oop, wrong button. Way too early of the dodge. Okay. I didn't think I was in range of that attack. There we go. Hey! There we go. I'm out. Okay, now let's try the exhaust coating to see how quickly it exhausts it. Dodging for the charge. My dodge timer is terrible. So it seems like exhaust coating, and I could be wrong, but it doesn't seem to be exhausting it very much, if at all. Where I might just stick to power with this. Okay, let's get this off. Yeah, I've been peppering it with exhaust coating. And I don't think I've seen the exhausted status yet come off of it. Yeah, I might stick to power coating with this one. It like actually does something because the attack's so high. Oh, I forgot I had the screamer pod. Is it immune to the screamer pod? What? I really thought that would stop it. There's nothing quite like disrespecting the Chachacabra person. It just does not do enough damage to cause me to actually dodge. But I really should because I'm losing DPS. Like if I paid more attention and actually like respected the fight mechanics, I would do so much more damage. There we go. Nice and easy. 1 carve. 2 carves. And you'll never guess what happens next. 3 carves. And we're looking good. Okay, so I know I'm going to be heading out soon. I'm going to be looking at different bows that I can build real quick. Just because I feel like the damage numbers being higher was nice. It was nice doing more damage. I'd like to manage my equipment because I'm going to change the gems. I'm debating if normal shots is worth it. I should probably use it once just to see. Oh, but that's normal arrows. I'm using power arrows, so that's not that won't be good ever. Tetrad shot might still be good with this. Using spread and power shots might be good. Depends how much it increases their damage. I'll try it. And then I want to change this to critical critical eye. I know I have a critical eye 3, but I think it's on a different bow. Here it is, critical eye 3. So let's try that. So that will bump me up to 11% affinity instead of -5, which will be nice. And then, I don't know, +7 attack is really good. Yeah, let's just try it. You know, I know I said that was going to be my last hunt, but since I'm trying this, I'm going to compare it to, because this will give me a good comparison point to see how it feels and to see how much damage it does. So last time I was running attack 5. This time I'm running critical eye 4 with what's it called? Critical eye 4 with the damage increase to quick shots. So I do notice a immediate difference where I am doing less per hit, definitely. I feel like I was seeing more in the 30s before. But I am critting now. Oh, come on, buddy. Already have the first weak point to hit. Nice. Oh, I didn't mean to cancel that shot. I really thought I got it off. So it's definitely less per hit But I am seeing crits now, so I don't know if the crits are worth it. I think the only way crits are worth it is if they do more damage to parts. The draw shots definitely does not seem to be worth it. It's better to just flat increase your damage. But like that, seeing 3 crits on the Dragon Piercer, definitely worth it. There we go. This is gonna do a lot. Let's get all 3. Yeah. That's gonna do a lot. That right there might actually skew the damage to this bow, or to this build, just because that was a huge damage burst. Okay, I think we're definitely skewing towards yeah, it's definitely skewed towards crit. Crit, and then I think I'll change to crit with the little damage buff. 1, 2, 3. Let's see if this kills it. Come on. Oh, come on, get this off now. Oh, we didn't get it. I thought maybe that could kill it. Okay, crit feels way better. Getting crit on this definitely feels great. I just need to switch out the last gem. And I think this is a pretty good bow build. Yeah, that was quick. That felt way quicker. It felt way more fluid. I got way more weak points. And the other thing about it is, because it's not relying on an element, you can bring it into literally every fight. I would not be surprised at all if this is not one of the stronger bows in the game. In terms of overall damage, where I bet you it'll be like, oh, this monster, it takes more like thunder damage, and so you're going to do better with X-Bow. But the other thing is that once I get more functionalities, so then I have paralysis and blast and all those as better ones, I bet you I'll be able to just switch out the attack up for whichever element I need for the fight. But for now, I honestly think this does pretty damn good. Where I'm much happier with this build. It feels a lot better. So let's do attack boost 3. Put it at 296 attack with 11% affinity. I think this is about as good as we're gonna get this. I can't get if I remember correctly, I don't think you can get crit up on armor gems. I wish you could, because that would be great, because I would just slap on a crit up. Yeah, let's just grab that. There we go. Okay, so I'm gonna run through what I went over in the stream, just as like a quick synopsis. I think this bow build works pretty good. It's the Fearbringer Calstox. With this build, we're gonna be running Critical Eye 4, which we're getting through 2 expert gems, and then we're gonna be doing Attack Gem 3 for Attack Boost 3. Then we have Stamina 3 from the bow itself, Evade Window 5, Flare, Weakness Exploit, Part Breaker 3, Antivirus 3, Constitution 2, Recovery Speed 2, and Coalescence. And then because this armor set also gives Gormagala's Tyranny and Arkvild's Hunger, you're going to be getting the Frenzy Virus occasionally. And you can also have a little bit of recovery on your attacks, which doesn't seem to be super impactful, um, except for it doesn't seem to be super impactful except for in fringe circumstances where you're not going to be full healing based off of Arkveld's Hunger, but any type of healing that's free is nice, especially with bow, where if you're going with other people, you're probably not getting hit that often. It's good to be able to say, hey, I got hit, I'm just going to sit here and auto attack safely until you can get back into things, you know? Then you don't have to stop DPS. And so this is what we're running right now. And we will see you next stream. Thank you very much. I'll probably be back on later tonight, but we'll have to see how it goes.